Hi, welcome. My name is Marlene. Welcome to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick update on my skincare journey and my hair regrowth journey. So I posted a video about what I was doing to improve my skin because I do struggle with hyperpigmentation, some deep set wrinkles, and acne still. And then also I was struggling with hair loss and I committed myself to a routine, and I'll let you know what I've been sticking with, what improvements I've seen, and what the progress is, and what we're doing from now on. So let's start with the skin stuff. I just wanted to interrupt real quick, and I went back and I looked at my first video and I laid these side by side. I know the quality of the video on the left is from my first video isn't the greatest, but you can clearly see there's been a significant improvement in the hyperpigmentation. I think it's lessened a lot on my forehead, and just overall my complexion just looks like it's evened out a lot. My pores are a lot cleaner and a lot more refined. Also, there's just an obvious glow that wasn't there before. And I just think it's super important to sometimes step back and not hyper focus on all the little things that we see wrong in the mirror. Since I do see my face every day, it's kind of hard to see the improvement that it's made. I'm just thankful that my skin is healthy and I'm doing okay. I have seen a significant reduction in the deep wrinkles. These ones here are getting a lot better. Same with this one. And I've seen the most improvement with the wrinkle in between my eyebrows. I feel like that one has significantly improved, and I feel just like the overall kind of like tightness of my skin has improved. Same with like around the eyes. I feel like I barely have any like crow's feet looking wrinkles around my eyes, which is wonderful. Now, the two things that unfortunately haven't been improving is I've still been breaking out, and then I've been picking at them, creating new pigmentation, which is terrible. But it's really frustrating when I do get the acne. It hurts, and it's like there. And sometimes I feel like I do need to relieve the pressure from them. Or sometimes I'll just kind of like lightly scratch at it, and then it'll be chaos, and I am super struggling with that. I wish I didn't have acne anymore. I am 35 years old and I still have acne, and what I want to do about that is I feel like instead of trying to treat what's on the outside, I should really be focusing on what I'm eating and exercise. So I really want to focus on cleaning up my diet and trying to get rid of as much processed sugars as possible, because I am vegan, so I eat fairly clean. I don't have any dairy, I don't have any eggs, no meat, none of that. But I do indulge in a lot of processed foods like the frozen vegan pizzas, ramens, and a lot of other like dry starch foods that I probably shouldn't be eating so much. I really want to focus on eating more fresh fruits and vegetables, just clean up my diet, and I'm a big sweets person. I rely on sweets so heavily because I am an emotional eater. I will binge eat sweets like nothing else. So I want to try to omit the sweets as much as possible, because if I really want to get serious about this, that is the one thing that I haven't really strictly stuck to, is trying to clean up my diet. I really want to focus on that mostly right now, and on exercising. I do have a very labor-intensive job. I have a couple vlogs if you want to see what I do, and then when I check my phone, the average steps that I get are anywhere from 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day, but that's still not enough to keep my weight under control and to keep me healthy. So what I've been doing is that I have like a little walking pad, because I am too afraid to go outside and walk. Plus, by the time I get home, it's like way too dark and I don't really feel comfortable walking out there at night. And also the social anxiety of like running into like a neighbor and having to do the awkward conversation. It deters me from going outside. So right now I've just been like walking inside, but I've been trying to do minimum half a mile before bedtime. And if I do 2 miles, that's optimum. Like, I would love to hit 2 miles every night, but like sometimes I'm short on time. But I feel like it just brings life back into my face. Like, I only did like 0.6 miles today, but I feel like it just brought more life into my face. And I feel like with a lot of things, with like the hair and everything, it's all about stimulating blood flow to get those nutrients back into the hair follicles so that they're healthier and they grow hair. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe I need that extra blood flow to my skin to get those nutrients, and then maybe, I don't know if this is how it works, I'm not a nutritionist or a dermatologist or anything like that, but I feel like sweating a lot of what I have built up in me with like all the bad stuff that I've been eating, like the grease, the salt, the sugars, if I can sweat all that excess out, maybe, just maybe, I'll get healthier skin. But let's review what I've used and what I'm going to continue to use. I did end up getting my hands on the benzoyl peroxide cleanser, and I feel like it has done a significant job at cleaning out my pores. Like, they're still fairly large, but they're clean. Like, I don't have like a lot of sebum masses collected in all my pores, and I've only been using it for 2 weeks now, and it's just done such a significant difference to my pores. And then what's also great about that cleanser is that I'll take the residue, rub the rest of it on my chest, because I do get a lot of body acne too on my chest and on my back. And I will also do under my armpits, because the benzoyl peroxide cleanser kills bacteria, and it kills a lot of that odor-causing bacteria under the armpits, and sometimes I do struggle with body odor. I use a lot of natural deodorants, so it's still there. So sometimes if I take like the benzoyl peroxide under there, it helps a lot with the body odor. So that's like a multitasker right there. So I'm so glad I got my hands on that. I'm still going to continue using the Glow Recipe Pore Tight Toner. That one's been working very nicely. The Used to the People Retinal Serum. That one has been amazing. I feel like it has really made an improvement to the tightness of my face. Like, it's just overall a lot more taut, and the texture of it is improving a lot. I do kind of feel like my face kind of has like a bit of a glow that's starting to come out. Even though there is hyperpigmentation on it, I feel like there's a glow that wasn't there before. Now for the Major Fade Serum, I made a mistake. My skin was doing really good. I was only using that during the morning skincare routine. I saw that it said use twice a day, so I started using it at night with the retinol, and that was a big mistake because it caused major irritation to my skin. My skin was struggling to absorb moisturizer, and that's when you know you've messed up and you've gone too far, because that barrier has been compromised. And if your skin isn't even willing to accept moisturizer, you need to back away. So I took 2-3 days off of all actives, and I just used my moisturizer and an occlusive layer of Vaseline just to help that process speed up. And now I'm getting back to on track where my skin barrier is feeling a little bit stronger. So the Major Fade, I'll continue to use that for, I'm going to try to give it at least 4 months, because I don't think I'm going to see significant improvement with just 1 month of using it. I did go through 1 syringe, and I am on my 2nd syringe of it now. The Major Fade moisturizer though, the vitamin C moisturizer, that one I think is a bit too much for my skin. It makes it very red and irritated, so that one I'm going to omit. I've been using that on my chest so it can tolerate a little bit more, and my back, just to kind of use it up so it doesn't go to waste. Now, so that one I'm going to omit. I'm going to be using the same moisturizer for nighttime and daytime. On that topic, Skin Fix Barrier Lipid Moisturizer that I have been using. I hadn't noticed. I had suspicions, but like I hadn't like confirmed anything, but like I was like, this formula is not the same. And then I was watching this video by, I'll link the name up here, but I'm not sure how to pronounce her name, but she was doing a review on, I think she was doing a review on her skincare routine. She was saying that the Skin Fix moisturizer had been reformulated and it wasn't the same. And I was like, ha, suspicions confirmed. So I googled it, and yeah, it's been reformulated. So it's just not the same great formula that I'm used to. I'm not sure why they reformulated it. It was such a perfect moisturizer to begin with, but it's been reformulated and it's not really cutting it for me. I switched over to the, because I just finished the little container. I switched over to the Drunk Elephant polypeptide protini moisturizer. I'll put it up here. I've been using that one, and it's really expensive. It's like $69 for 1.69 fluid ounces, which is ridiculous. So I want to, after I finish that one, restock on the Used to the People polypeptide moisturizer, because that one is amazing, and you get 2 ounces for roughly about the same amount. I think it's $68 for the 2 ounces, but the Sephora sale's coming up soon, so figured might as well get it while it's on sale, or if there's a Youth to the People sale, I'll get it then. As for eye cream, my eye cream has been doing amazing work. It's been keeping the wrinkles at bay. And not to say that like wrinkles are bad. I don't mind having wrinkles, but if I can do anything to help prevent those really deep set ones, because I do sleep on my side and I do scrunch my face up a lot. So if I could do anything to help it from the self-inflicted wrinkles, I feel like they are. I'm always like I said, I'm always frowning. So if I can do anything to like help that and to give my skin a little bit more of that regeneration, I want to help it as much as possible. For exfoliant, I had been using the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial, and the first time I used it, it stung and it really hurt and I could barely tolerate it. But then the next time I used it, I didn't feel anything anymore. So I feel like maybe it was going bad, or maybe it was a bad batch. I don't know. So I just stopped using it. I didn't want to risk using a bad product on my skin and causing worse damage. And I wanted to use the Dr. Idriss Major Fade exfoliator, but like I said, my skin's been too sensitive to use any kind of exfoliant on it, so I just I've been bypassing the exfoliant for now. I did want to try the Medicube Age R Booster Pro. It has an exfoliating function on it. It has like a micro shot kind of function. It just like shoots like little electrical pulses and it helps with exfoliation. I'm gonna try that, and I'm also gonna try to use a few other of its functions because I feel like I can't tolerate chemical exfoliants right now. I'm very curious to see how gentle this is. Worst case, there's like other functions that would help. Like I think there's one function that helps absorb your skincare and another function that helps tighten, help with the sagginess and all that. I'm gonna play with this and then I'll let you guys know how that's been going. But that's kind of it for the skincare. And like I said, it's not terrible. I feel like it might have gotten a little better. Like I said, except for the ones I just caused. Yeah, I know. I need to get better at that. I'm very upset with myself for that. I think patience and sticking to something is going to help. So I'm going to really stick to that Major Fade serum, just only the serum, and the exfoliant if I can tolerate it a little bit later. But like I said, I'm having a lot of new hair regrowth up here, and that is mostly from the minoxidil foam. I have been staying very consistent with that. I even threw one in my work bag because sometimes I'm running out the house like super quick because always running late because traffic's ridiculous. So I just threw it in there in case I don't have enough time to put it on in the mornings. I do it real quickly in the car before I have to walk in, wash my hands off of course, and then do my sunscreens and then to work. I've been sticking super consistently with that, even if I like miss out on the other stuff. The ordinary peptide solution on my head at nighttime. And I've been doing the hair oil cleansers every now and then, not as consistently as I want to, maybe twice a week, because like I said, I'm always kind of like rushing and short on time. The minoxidil foam daily consistently, I've been sticking with that. It's been 5 months now. I have been seeing significant hair regrowth, especially up here where I thought I wasn't going to see any hair come back. I'm starting having the receding hairline, so I'm like beyond happy. When I saw that, I was just kind of like, yay, it's paying off. So if you're experiencing hair loss, that's like the one thing that I would recommend is minoxidil foam. I'm using a 5% solution and it's been doing wonders so far. But I know as soon as you stop using it, it stops working, and all that hair that you've regrown will start to fall out. So that's why I mentioned in my hair loss video that I was going to treat it like a skincare. I was going to use it as my scalp care. I'm sticking with minoxidil foam. The main differences I'm doing are I'm going to try to clean up my diet and exercise more. I really feel like it's something within the acne. Something inside me is causing the acne. Whether that be hormones or poor diet, the best thing I can do is clean up my diet and do more exercise. So that's what I'm going to primarily focus on. There's no point in treating what's on the surface if what's inside is causing the issue. So like I said, I'm not sure if that's what's causing the issue is my diet and poor health. Because I'm like at the heaviest I've been ever. I hit 170 pounds and that's the heaviest I've been. I'm 5'1", so that's a ridiculous amount of weight for my body to be carrying. Ideally, I would like to get down to 135. I'm not trying to be super skinny. I just want to be toned and strong to give my body the best chance at aging well. Plus, I want to fit into all my clothes. I don't fit into any of my clothes right now, and I've just been wearing sweats and t-shirts and sweaters, and I want to dress cute again. I really want to focus on that. That's my little update. I'll keep you guys updated on what I've been using, and I'm also going to try to be better at taking pictures so that I can actually show a side-by-side of the progress that I've been making. So I will start taking pictures and logging and doing showing exactly what products I had been using and seeing what helps. And I'm going to try to stick with just the major fade serum to make sure it is that's causing the pigmentation to go away. And of course this. I'm going to try this out, but only if it feels safe for my skin. Yeah, that's my little update. Thank you if you're here watching. Also, just to mention, I hope I'm saying this right, and I hope she's okay with me shouting out her channel, but Glow with Jalika, I hope I'm saying her name right, but she's been super wonderful. She's been communicating with me through the comments, and she's also been starting her hyperpigmentation journey here on YouTube, and she's been sharing a lot of the stuff that she uses, and she recently started using the Major Fade Serum too. So if you are curious to see how her journey is going, please go check out her channel. I'll link it down in the description and any other way I can. Like I said, I hope she doesn't mind that I'm shouting out her channel. I'm really sorry if I'm putting you on the spot. She's also been on a hyperpigmentation journey, trying to fade that. So if you guys want to go show her some love and some support, I think she would super appreciate it. But I'll let you guys go for now. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in another video. Bye.